Eye contact. Why do so many people avoid or hate eye contact when we communicate, speak, pitch, or present to other people? And what are some of the misconceptions? I've heard so many things over the last 20 years when people say, what I do is I just scan over people's head and just watch the clock at the back so that I don't have to focus on people and I can actually stay on track. You can actually see now that I'm avoiding eye contact with you. But when I look back, you can see there's connection. Some people say, you know what, Trevor, what I do is I look at people right here in the front of their nose. So I can just look at their forehead, but I don't make eye contact with them. And it's almost looking like this. You can see I'm just below. Or other people say I'm just scanning over their heads. I've read on the internet, one person said, I hate eye contact. I get really nervous. And one of the things I do is I just cross my eyes. So I blur out the audience. And now you're looking stupid. And you know what? So many people commented below and said, that's fantastic. I'm going to try that. Look, eye contact can be daunting for a lot of people. Here's what you want to do with eye contact. If you've got a group of people, maybe there's 4 or 5 people, look at one person at a time and then move along. One person at a time for 1 second or maybe for 5 seconds or 1 sentence and then move along. And that'll basically just give you a balanced eye contact with all 4 people, maybe 25% with all 4 people. Now, a lot of mistakes that people make in eye contact when they talk on a platform or in a group in a meeting is that they look at the main decision maker all the time. And we avoid the other people who's also part of this meeting. Now, you might win over the decision maker, but as soon as they leave, maybe the engineer or the accountant or the CFO or whoever is there is saying, you know what, I just didn't feel it. I didn't get the eye contact. Something is missing. And they would talk that decision maker out of the decision going with your company. On a platform, if you talk to 100 people, what I would do is I divide the room in 50 people on one side and 50 people on the other side. And then I give them 50% eye contact on both sides. But I also remember to scan from front to back and front to back, which means it's 25% on each of the 4 boxes. 25% on the front box, 25% at the back, and then 25% here and 25% at the back. And I gently just scan through the audience. Another big mistake that people make with eye contact is while they are talking right here to this person and they scan the audience, they go back to this person. And this person is sitting there writing notes and they love what you are saying and they love it. And we sometimes feed off their energy. Don't do that. What you want to do is talk to everybody in the room. Make sure you make eye contact equally with everybody. Now, a big mistake that you can make as well is with a Q&A. Maybe you talk in front of a group of 100, 200, 500 people. Somebody's here in the front is asking you a question. And I've seen speakers do this. They start talking with this person and answering their question. And the person asks a question and they're answering this one person. Here's a great tip. If somebody asks you a question, what you need to do is to say, okay, thank you so much. And if it's in a large auditorium and other people at the back couldn't hear it, repeat it and then say, thank you. And then answer the question to everybody in the room rather than just to this one person. Look, eye contact is going to build rapport and connection and trust with your audience. There's a quote that says, look me in the eyes and tell me the truth. If you want to win deals, if you want to build rapport and connection with people, make sure you make eye contact with people when you talk to them. And this is also with virtually and on this camera. My name is Trevor Ambrose. Follow us on our website at trevorambrose.com or on any of our social media platforms.